Hey everybody, Klesso here. Welcome back to the Grand Arena Championships. This is Season 2, Week 2, Round 2. Take a look at the last round. I won, but boy was it by the skin of my absolute teeth. Won by 1 point. I usually lose those. I thought I was sitting pretty. After I got done attacking, he had already messed up on my Night Sister team. He still had my Kira team to go, and he had my Ewoks with Malik, and he had to get perfect banners on there to tie me. And he got perfect banners on my Ewoks with Malik, and he got perfect banners on my Kira team, and he got 39 on the cleanup instead of 40 on the Night Sisters, and that saved my skin. So I won by a point, and I advanced. I didn't think it was going to be that close. So we got through it just by the skin of our teeth on that. Okay, my opponent tonight is the Chosen One, and very good. Here's the defense, but before we do that, let's take a look at the matchup here. I've actually got more Zetas. He's got about 100,000 more GP than me, but I've got more Zetas, and he's got way more, well, not way more, but 13 more G12. I got a couple more G13. I've got quite a few more 6-dot mods. He's got a little bit better speed, and then we both have plus 130 of them on our mods there, so that's pretty even. Now let's take a look at those defenses. I changed mine up a tiny bit, not much though, because I feel like my opponent last round was better than this opponent, and I won, and he struggled on my defense a little bit, so I anticipate this person doing a little bit worse, hopefully. You never know. Up top, I've got my Darth Revan team without Malik, and my Bounty Hunters with Nest. Down below, in front, I've got my Grievous team with BB-8 in there again, and I've got my clones with R2 and Zaris on the bottom behind that. This is where I changed up a little bit. I was using Ewoks with Malik, and I decided that's been getting 60 points here and there, or people either really struggle on it, or they get max banners on it, which is weird. But with a Gar Saxon lead, his lead has them counter all the time, so I'm hoping this, even if they beat it, it at least strips a couple banners every time they attack. Hopefully these other Empire guys counter and just do a little bit of damage and take protection off and stuff like that. So because it's not really about who's with Malik like I had Ewoks before, it's about Malik. So you just want enough in there, and I got a couple tanks in there, so hopefully that does something. We shall see. Then I got my Night Sisters down there. Up top, I put that same JTR team, since I don't have R2 and BB-8 in there. Instead of using that on offense, I figure I'll put it on defense. It's not great, but I think it'll do better on defense than I won't have a use for it on offense, I don't think. So, and then I got this Kira team too. So nothing too great up here. That's definitely my weakest area. So the defense I'm going against, we have bugs for once, which I'm kind of excited for, because I finally get to use my bug counter, and we need to pray to God that it actually works the way I've seen and everyone showed me. So we need that to work. And then he has this Darth Revan team. And I'll show you something that's really weird. The Darth Revan team, I'll show you here in a second. Let's finish this. We've got a Kira team with Nest and Newt. So that's a little weird. I'm not quite sure what I want to do. I've got an idea. Nothing feels great though. Then we have another Grievous team with Watt. And if you watch my last round, I got 60 points, but it was rough. And I forgot Watt's mechanics, and it was ugly. Now, what is incredibly odd is that there's no Magna Guard. So I don't know if that changes things or not. I mean, theoretically, it should be 1,000 times easier, because I'll be able to go after B2 immediately. But his Watt Tambor is going to place the tech right away if I use my standard team. So I got to think about that. I think I'm going to clear the top, or at least attempt to. And if there's absolute cheese up there, I may do something a little bit different on this Grievous team. We shall see. So, like I was saying, on this Darth Revan team, when I was looking at his mods all week, or since the last couple of days, I should say, I noticed he was missing a bunch, but I didn't know like if that's live or if it's showing me the mods if it was at lock. And apparently this was at lock and maybe still live. He's missing mods on Darth Revan, no mods on Malak, no mods on Bastila Fallen, but then he does have mods on HK, and he's got mods on Sith Marauder. So you might be thinking that it's super easy, but it actually kind of messes up the turn order of things for my Padme team. So I'm actually a little worried. So there's a modding strategy where you can actually make these guys slow to counter Padme. Now this might be too crazy slow because there's no mods, but I don't know. This could really mess up my counter. It's kind of weird. I wasn't counting on this even a little bit. I thought that when I was looking at his mods, maybe he was moving mods around, the last couple of days to do the General Skywalker event or GOTB, using his best mods and everything. I just wasn't, usually people have their mods set for Grand Arena. I don't know what happened to this guy. I don't know if I feel bad for him or not. Probably, hopefully, as long as I win, I'll feel bad for him. If not, then I feel bad for me. So, but before we do that Darth Revan team, I want to finally get to go against some bugs with my bug counter. So let's pick these bugs and let's find our Nuke team. That's Nute, Dooku, Wat, Zalbar, and Vandor. So we're going to get into it. My Wat should go first because he's got the Zeta and he's pretty fast. So we're immediately going to place, is this a tank tech? Yeah. Always got to make sure you do the right thing. So we're going to place this on Zalbar. Then the health. We're going to put that on Vandor. And then we're going to get the extortion going. Then we're going to do some Makashi. And from here, once we get the tech, they're going to wail away on Zalbar. He's just supposed to take all these hits. We're going to get the weapons tech here in a second on Nute, then we're going to push auto. I guess we'll just... So you see he's going to keep... okay, now we got the weapons tech, we're going to put that on Nute, and then we're just going to hit auto. And supposedly this extortion over time will just wear them down, almost like a Traya squad, and they'll just keep attacking Zalbar, but it's not going to do too much. And we got insurance by having Vandor in there, so if something does go crazy and he dies, he's going to come right back because Vandor is prepared. So you can see this looks like it's starting to work. So if this, it looks like it's working perfect. I don't want to jinx it yet, but if it does, this saves Traya and gets better banners than Traya. Yeah, I'd say that's a win. There we go. 57 banners. That's awesome. So we saved Traya and we got better banners than had we used Traya. So that's a great little counter right there. So for those of you who have Wat and Wat unlocked, there's a little trick for you. Now it's a balance because Wat does make defenses way better too. He can take a C or D defense and make it a B or A defense. So it's kind of one of those balancing things, but I've been wanting to save my Traya lately after the very first round of this season. I kind of got caught with my pants down and it wasn't very fun. And I kind of never want that to happen again. So Okay, now this is hands down going to be my most nervous match. I know it sounds weird, but I almost wish they had their normal mods on them, just because I can anticipate the turn orders and like this is going to be so funky. Part of me doesn't want to cleanse right away, but the one thing is this HK will go before my Padme. So that is actually a good thing. I can clear those buffs. The first person to go should be that Sith Marauder, because it's almost a 300 speed Marauder. So, but this team's relicked out, but just it's so weird with the mods. But we're just gonna have to go and give it a whirl. Pray to God that it works. So let's get into it. So there's that. I'm gonna get that going there. Let's do that. I'm gonna get Foresight off of there. See, everything's so weird and funky. So there's that, but we can clear it now, so that's good. But now, see, I got people that I don't want to have feared that are feared. Let's do that. See, everything's off here. 17 stacks, let's try to get rid of her. Okay. Come on, I need this to come around. I think I'm gonna do this now. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be a loss. We'll have to come in and clean up. Come on. I wish we could have saved Padme. 17 stacks? Nope, not enough. Yeah, we're gonna have to clean that up. So, not horrible actually. Usually anytime you can get down to just Malak's pretty good. But just everything was wrong with this. Everything was wrong. I probably should have let it end. Yeah, if I was smart, I would have let it time out there. That's okay. That's okay. We'll go in and clean that up. Let's use our first order. And we can probably get away with just that. But maybe let's... I like Phasma. Phasma does give turn meter and advantage and all that good stuff. Jyn in there. I usually put Jyn in there too. I wonder if I should. As long as I can get that 2-turn stun off, I should be okay. Let's get in there with this. And we can get it undersized. So we get the stun right away. Get the turn meter going. Big hit. Get the advantage going. We got the healing immunity. Slow him down a little bit. Hit again. Save that stun. Stun again. Big hit. Advantage. Healing immunity. Save that. Save that. Big hit. Advantage. Stun. Big hit. Okay. So there we go. We got 41. We even made up a point on that, and we got an undersized, so that's pretty good. It's just, I know it sounds crazy, but if all the mods were there, I think I win on the first attempt. Just because I've had that team pretty dialed in. And it's kind of crazy that not having mods on a team cost me points. I know it's so counterintuitive, but with that Padme, slow Padme team, you count on the right turn order for people to be modding stuff, quasi similarly. Okay, so not the cheese I was looking for here. I do want to see this crew. Lots of defense, high protection. That's completely the wrong way to mod crew. Okay. Okay. So now we have this team, and we'll use our standard Bastila Fallen, and we'll try to do this. We're going to try to kill B2 immediately. Unfortunately, their Watt is going to take a turn or two before we get to do much. Definitely 1 because of the Zeta, and then probably 2 as well because it does have some decent speed. Well, maybe just the 1 actually. With the Zeta, he negates the 30% bonus TM to start. So, okay, let's get into it. There, he did that. Now, I don't, maybe that makes it harder. Maybe that's smart. Let's just mark this dude immediately. And we are not, under any circumstances, going to do an AoE while we have him marked, because he'll gain turn meter and take turns that we do not want him to take. We have to kill B2. Now we want to kill Watt real quick. Now we can do that. Okay, so he didn't get his second tech off, so that's good. Let's swap turn meter again. Do that. Let's knock some stacks down over here. This Droideka kind of scaring me. I shouldn't have hit that Grievous. Okay, we're fine. Let's do that. Just use a basic. There's Mark. Let's kill him. Oh, for crying out loud. Die, dude. Okay. Let's get Droideka out of here. Okay. I don't know, what is this? 60? 59. Okay. It's pretty good. So, okay, that wasn't as bad as I knew intuitively that it shouldn't be as bad, but whenever you come up against something that is an anomaly, it's kind of weird. So, okay. So basically, all I want to do here is not use Traya. What else do I have to attack with? So let's move some teams around. Let's move CLS up, Traya up. I'm guessing those are my 2 best teams left. I still have Bugs. Okay. Still have Palp. Okay. Still have my Imperial Troopers. And technically, then I did save my Ewoks this time, because they are pretty darn functional on offense if need be. I know I can take out that First Order team with my Ewoks. I just don't know if I want to, because it's not the best on banner. So if I have a better team left, depending on what's behind here, maybe I'll do that. So I think I want to take my Bugs against this team. And I gotta time the hit just right from Spy on this nest. Now it's a fast nest, so it might get some days out of there before I even get to go. But I should be able to clear that with Brood Alpha. And then from there, I think we'll be okay. So, but we are going to have extortion and stuff from Newt. I don't like that. I've already dropped one battle, and there's a scenario where if I can't get it timed right with Nest, it could be bad news. So I got to keep the taunts away so when Spy does get that big hit. Okay. Let's try to do our bugs here. Or do we want to hold on. Okay. Let's find our bugs. I think this is the move. Let's see what happens here. There's that daze I was talking about, but then I get to clear it. Is this one? Which one's the... Dispel all buffs on all enemies. Deal physical damage. Then remove. No. Which is the cleanse? Okay, this one. Let's get that cleanse, because we don't want daze out there. Okay. Now let's go after Vandor. Try to kill him as soon as possible. Okay. Just use a basic, get rid of that taunt. We're gonna keep working on L3. Okay, now we got the big hit. We need this to work. Okay, it did enough. It did a little bit. Oh, but he got it all back. Darn it, Nest. Let's just do this. Let's work on Newt a little bit. And we're going to be forced to attack. We could time out here. Let's get this extortion. Okay, we got another big hit. Come on. Let's get... Well, let's save it now. Which one gives blind? This? Let's blind them in days. That's good. Heal. Big hit. Come on. Yes. 59. Okay. That's what we were looking for. That lined up just right. So let's go look at our feet. Oh, let's see what's back here first. So we got Bounty Hunters and we have this Night Sister team. Now what also scares me and what I was hoping was that the mods were screwed up earlier, because I think this has super... Oh, no, it does not. So I was seeing crazy stuff. Wow. That's so weird. A little bit ago when I looked, that Spirit had like 312 speed, which put it at 342, which I can't outspeed. Wow. Okay, I don't know what I've been seeing, because I've been trying to look at this guy's mods for the last, since it was announced who I was playing, and it's been weird. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Let's go take a look at the feats real quick, then we'll come back to this. because we definitely have that one. And the squad battles, not worried about that. We still have the 5 more kills for a separatist team, so that's good. Grand Arena with Galactic Republic, so we killed some of them, so we're working on that. That's good. We're at 5 out of 8 for Know Thy Enemy, and completely here 18 territories and 2 more territories, so we should get this feat 2 tonight. Okay, let's get rid of that bugs me. Let's get back in here. So let's go after these Night Sisters. Let's look at these mods one more time. It's so weird. Okay, not much speed. So let's go after these guys, the Night Sisters, and let's find our Imperial troopers. Let's get in there. Okay, do that. Throw that. Target Spirit. There's 1 kill. 2 kills. And that's it. 60. Woohoo. Okay. Please, by all means, put your Night Sisters on defense against me. I will take those easy 60 points with my troopers now. Okay. Now we got this bounty hunter team. And we still have Traya. So obviously this clone team is the hardest. So let's find our Traya team. And who we want to take out? We can take out Sith Trooper or we can take out Thrawn. I do want to get an undersize here. Sith Trooper will take some of the initial heat, but Thrawn will fracture and could be able to top people off if he stays alive long enough. The 3 of them, I think, are going to win no matter what. Traya, Sion, and Nihilus are going to win pretty much no matter what, I'm assuming. It's just a matter of what we want to do here. So let's do that. Let's take out Sith Trooper and leave Thrawn. I think I'd rather fracture if we get the ability to. Hopefully this doesn't get too crazy. Okay, so I'm actually going to swap turn meter to Traya instead of fracture and isolate and put some of that. Now we don't have to worry about taunting. Okay, don't kill anybody now. Hold on. Whoa. Chill out, man. Big hit. Okay, man. Gosh darn it. I might have spoke way too soon. Whoa. Shit. I didn't think that was possible. Turns out Shaak Ti clones are pretty good. I did not think that was possible. So much for undersizing that, huh? Shoot. Okay. Okay, let's take an inventory. So we still have Palpatine, CLS, and Ewoks. I didn't want to get down to having to use Ewoks, but guess what we're using tonight? Holy cow, I did not see that happening even a little bit. Wow. Son of a gun. Those guys hit hard, huh? So besides that, we've used everything. I have not been clean the last couple of nights. Now we gotta pray that our opponent is worse than us. Man, oh man, oh man. It's rough. I gotta find a clone counter. That much we know. We need a clone counter, folks. In what world does Traya not just decimate? I couldn't barely go. Shoot. Okay. So we gotta clean up these. I can use, let's do this. I know for a fact, first order, I'll use my Ewoks. Let's just do that and get that done and over with. Alright, take your turns. Okay. Let's get rid of that. Let's finally hide that dude. We need Elder hidden. Let's point at him, remove that turn meter, get some days going. Now let's taunt. Okay. Let's do that. Let's just use a basic. We'll call that mass attack in a second. Keep hiding Elder. Take out the next squishiest guy. I'll go after Executioner. Let's do a mass attack on him now. Go back here, do that some more. Okay. Let's keep this taunt going. Keep hiding Elder. Come on. Need you to die, man. Doesn't even have much health on him. Usually when he's got health, this is what happens. But usually when he's modded the way it was, he goes down a lot faster than this. We still got plenty of time. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna put this on auto. There we go. So only 54 banners. That's the only downside to using Ewoks on first order. You don't get the best banners. Shoot. Okay. Now we got this bounty hunter team. I'm going to save that cleanup. I feel like we'll be able to grind that down, hopefully. Just make sure he hasn't attacked anything yet. 0, 0. 0, 0. Now we got this. Okay. Alright, we're going to have to CLS this. And I think I'm going to leave Ezra out. Hopefully this isn't a mistake. Let's stun Bosk. Okay. There's one. Let's do that. Another one. There we go. Just kind of brute force these guys. There we go. 57, and we got another undersize. Okay. Oh, man. So that's twice in a row where Shakti clones has kind of bit me in the behind. So, and we got turn meter loaded. The good news is Fives is out of there. The bad news is we still got some other dudes that hit real hard. 103, ton of offense. Oh boy. Yeah, that goes hitting hard. Yep. Shakti, I don't even know where we're going into this at. She could heal up real fast and we could be in trouble, but we gotta do what we gotta do. This is what we got left, so this is what we're doing. If I can get a jump a little bit, it's not too bad to start off with. We might be able to ride a turn meter train. Yeah, see, there's that heal that I didn't want to see. Okay. There's that. Get out of here. Stuns. Days. Okay. I think we used our teams really effectively tonight. We just underestimated this one a little bit, but I don't think I could have done too much different. I mean, I guess if we just didn't chance if we would have left Sith Trooper in there, maybe we're fine. I just didn't think they could do that much damage to a Traya team. Usually you don't ever see anything like that. So not great. 1864, had a couple hiccups. The Darth Revan team you kind of expect. The clone one, man, I gotta tell you, I've never been almost more confident in Traya and then severely surprised. So, oh well, it happens. I think we're okay. I got faith in my defense. So we're going to need a couple hiccups big time. So we'll see what happens. Man, we're going to need some big stuff to happen. So, all right, everybody. Thanks for watching. We'll keep our fingers crossed. I'll let you know what happened. Hope your Grand Arena Championship's going well, and we'll see you in a couple days. Like and subscribe.